Hey guys, back with the Gretsch, and it's rattle free. What it turned out to be was, and someone said it in the comments, a couple of people actually, was probably loose solder in the switching area, and that's exactly what it was. I took this back off and was able to get it off. Now these things are strange on these Gretsches. The plastic covers don't just pop out after you take the screws out. They're stuck solidly in here. They're so tightly fit in that you actually need like a nail or something in the hole of the screw to pop it out. And it takes a little bit of force to do so. But in any event, took this off. Sure enough, that was the culprit. There was a loose piece of solder in here, and it's fine. That was the big fix. So, this is the guitar, the G2215 P90 Jet Club Streamliner. Boy, that's a mouthful. Really like it. I mean, it's a great budget guitar, especially for under $200. I mean, $199 free shipping is crazy. Crazy good for a guitar that has Gretsch on the label and is made relatively well. Now again, this is a Streamliner, so it's the lower end of the bucket for Gretsch. But it is made fairly well, even though it is a, lower end guitar, right? Made in Indonesia. It is not a set neck; it's a bolt-on, as you can see here. But it's made fairly well. Now there are a couple of fret ends that are a little suspect, but nothing that's going to shred your fingers. So I will attend to some of the frets on the upper registers that need a little bit of attention. But other than that, the frets are not bad. The action came set nice and low, as I said earlier. Fretboard is not dry. So, the guitar from Gretsch out of the box was definitely playable. No issues. Now, Streamliners. Full disclosure. The hollow body Streamliners that I've had experience with are made a tad bit better than these. These, you notice, are a Streamliner. On some of the Streamliner hollow bodies, actually between the Electromatics and the hollow bodies and the Streamliners, they're a very close, they're catching up. On this particular guitar, the tone knobs and the volume knob, for example, it feels cheap. It's got a lot of play in it. It goes from no volume to high volume in, I can show you here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So that's full volume, right? And that's it. It's off, right? And it's doesn't have to turn it much. So it goes from nothing to a little bit to basically full volume. There's not a lot of steps on the tonality or the volume range. I shouldn't say tonality. This is the tone switch. Similar thing. It goes from real bassy to that's it, right? On the tone knob. So these are clearly cheap pots on this guitar, and that could be where they save a ton of money. Also, the Electromatics have the metal knurled Gretsch knobs. These are really, really El Cheapo plastic, clear plastic knobs, which I'm going to change and put on the Gretsch knobs. This is a plastic cover on the three-way switch. On the Electromatics, you have the metal knob as well. So I'm going to probably upgrade and put those on this guitar at a bare minimum. The tuners on here are okay. They hold. It seems to be holding tune since I've gotten the guitar, which is only a couple of days. Probably could do better by upgrading the tuners as well, quite frankly. But again, for what I use this guitar for, it's fine. It seems to be holding tune. Pickups. If there is a pickup to be changed on the guitar, it would probably be the bridge pickup. For those of you that play out, for those of you that record, This is the B2S Broadtron pickup from Gretsch that they put in all their Streamliners. It sounds like a low-end humbucker. It's okay, but it is the weak link on the guitar as far as I'm concerned. I think the neck P90 sounds very good, and I'll let you guys make that decision if you can hear somewhat on the video. But I will play a couple of chords and notes with each of these settings so you can hear what the guitar sounds like. But yeah, build quality, fast shipping from Adorama, quality control from Gretsch, everything is fine. Again, for $199 free shipping, this guitar is an absolute no-brainer, in my opinion. I also like this single barrel stained color that's on the guitar. I don't know how well you could see the grain, but it is nice. It's a glossy finish, glossy back of the neck, but NATO wood, right, which is Eastern mahogany. Again, mahogany-like grain, but I really like the color. So let's see what it sounds like. So I'm going to play a couple of chords with just the neck pickup, okay? Clean first, and that's the P90, the Soap Bar P90. Now this is the P90 and the Broadtron, so it's the middle position, both pickups. And finally, just the humbucker, the Broadtron engaged. So here's the Broadtron by itself. And now you can hear that increase in volume. And this is just the P90. So it definitely is fuller. Let me see if I can get a cleaner sound on here. Let's see. Okay, I put up the volume a bit, cleaned it up a bit. Let's see what it sounds like again with just the P90. And now the P90 and the Broadtron. Finally, just the Broadtron humbucker pickup. And now I'll put on some distortion. Well, first, before I put on distortion, I'll play just some, single notes in each of the positions. P90 single notes. And P90 and the Broadtron. Finally, just the humbucker, the Broadtron. And now I'll put on some distortion. It's going to be noisy with this P90. Okay. P90. P90 and the humbucker. just the humbucker, just the Broadtron. And now we'll play some, some single notes with just the P90. The P90 in the Broadtron. And just the Broadtron now, the humbucker. So, the amp is the culprit. Let me just lower that for a second. So that was just a quick, run through of the guitar and the sounds. I think this pickup, this Broadtron, does sound better with distortion than it does clean. I think clean, this is the weak link on the guitar. I think the P90 is fine. I actually like it. It does have that, gnarl and growl that you would get with a P90. This is fine. I don't think if you're, again, using this thing to play out occasionally, I don't think you're going to change this. Probably it'll be this, probably the tuners, and the pots on this guitar. They're not very good. But other than that, I mean, it's a perfectly fine, extra guitar if you wanted a P90 in your arsenal to learn on. Like I said, it is for the hobbyist like myself. It's perfectly fine. It's a great deal at $199. So, yeah, that's my assessment and review of this guy, which is the Gretsch Jet Club 2215 P90 Streamliner. If you have any questions, put them below. I'll do my best to answer them. If you like these videos, please subscribe. And as always, guys, until the next time, be well and stay safe. Take care.